Welcome to the 2026 Targa 46. I'm Andrew Porter from East Coast Yacht Sales. This is the flagship of the Targa line, the queen of the Targas. This is a Flybridge Targa 46 with all of the latest features for the 2026 model year. Let's take a detailed walkthrough tour. Here we are in the cockpit. The Targa 46 gives you a ton of space back here. It's a social space, it's a lounging space, it's where you're gonna board the boat most of the time. You step aboard, you're welcomed with 360-degree seating, L seating in both aft corners, plus seating here facing aft. In 2026, one of the wonderful improvements from Targa is the deeper bench seats with the nice backrests. A lot more ergonomic, fits the human a little bit better, and with the L seating, you've got some seating that's outboard of the house, so I'm getting breeze coming past, and then lots of spaces for a lot of people back here. We've also got this bimini top, so we've got sun coverage and rain coverage, and on this particular boat, they've done the entire tent enclosure. So you've got yet another saloon, seating area, living room, no matter what the weather is with the enclosure. Really nice space. Also have a flexi teak option on this boat, so we have the faux teak decking, very nice underfoot, beautiful product. You have a folding leaf teak table with 3 options for placement, so there are a lot of options for setting up the cockpit space. A unique Targa feature is the exterior fridge freezer. So under this aft-facing seat is a stainless steel insulated box, refrigerator or freezer controls. Just another place to put stuff, drinks, bait, freezing things for a long trip. Really nice spot. On the port and starboard sides, you have the opening in the rail, which gives you side boarding. So at certain dock heights, this is going to be an easier spot to get in the boat rather than off the swim platform and up through the aft cockpit gate. So you have this opening. It also brings your attention to these beautiful teak side rails. So these handrails are teak all the way to the bow, and they have this beautiful flare with the wide extension. This is an option as you go back through the aft portion of the cockpit around the seating. Absolutely gorgeous detail from Targa. Also in the aft cockpit, you'll notice this beautifully inset Volvo joystick. So this is for the IPS system, and this gives you control with Volvo control here and joystick control here. So this is port side aft. I've got a full view all the way forward for docking, obviously a full view all the way back so I can see both of my back corners. This is actually kind of a nice spot right here. If you're coming in backwards to a slip, you can just see exactly where you're going, look around that way. Really nice feature on this boat. We also have another joystick on the starboard side, so you've got both corners covered on the back of the boat. This boat has 4 total, 1 interior, 2 here in the cockpit, and 1 upstairs on the Flybridge. Speaking of the Flybridge, let's go up. If you've made it this far and you'd like more information about the Targa 46 or any Targa model, please visit the Targa Exploration page at eCYS.com. The Flybridge on all of the Targas is a very special spot. You're elevated, you're outside, you've got great view, great sight lines. I can see the bow, I can see the stern. It's a great vantage point whether you're driving or at anchor or on a mooring. It's a beautiful spot to be. So some of the features up here, they've tuned up the Flybridge for 2026 model year. This is a really comfortable L-shaped settee. So you've got a lounge here for a lot of people. Definitely a favorite spot right here facing forward is just spectacular. Table mount in the floor with table storage under the seat right here. Helm to starboard. This Flybridge console and helm has been tuned up for 2026. Some nice updates. This plotter box is a nice modern update. Twin screens. All of our other controls are very standard and familiar feeling for Volvo and all of our electronics. Another nice improvement for 2026 is this Venturi windscreen. It's a little bit more modern. The shape of it actually helps a lot with wind deflection when you're up here on the Flybridge, and it looks just right. They've really improved that nicely. Port side, you have a companion seat, big for 1, comfy for 2. A little bit of storage here, but also you've just got your companions facing forward in a nice seat. This is a fore and aft, so if you were set up for socializing, lounging, food, all of a sudden you've got another seat here with the backrest on the port side. The whole time, I can't emphasize the space up here. Depending on how many people you had, it's comfortable. It's a big space. This is a very comfortable Flybridge. You also have a bimini top, which we can pull forward and then extend. So you get about 6 foot standing headroom up here. for full sun protection while still getting the breeze coming through while you're up on the Flybridge. Targa arch with electronics, antennas, lighting. Up here on the Flybridge, you also have the extended roof. So behind the usable Flybridge, you have a 4 or 5 foot extension aft, gives you a little bit of solid cover down in the lower cockpit, and also gives you the covered stair access to the Flybridge with the fiberglass door over the stairs. Coming out of the cockpit and moving forward, I'm on the wide side deck. Port side here, there's 2 below deck storage boxes. Just deck storage, fender storage, line storage, cleaning products below deck in these 2 small hatches underfoot. As I come forward up the side deck, I'm very comfortable. I've got a hip height rail, plenty of width. This is one of those boat building compromises with how large to make the side deck versus how much room you're taking from the interior of the boat. Targa has nailed this. I feel very comfortable here. Also, this boat is featuring the black line option. So you've got black metal frames plus all of the blackout on the exterior. Coming forward, getting towards the front of the house, there is another side boarding gate. So there are certain situations when you're going to be at a dock that's a really high dock, you know, maybe 6 feet off the water. So another boarding spot for those odd situations where you might be at a fixed pier or a high dock, and you have this beautiful, the teak opening rail. All the way forward, I'm up a step onto the foredeck. This is the Comfort 4 cabin, the CFC option, which gives you this beautiful sun pad on the exterior and gives you improved headroom and space in the forward cabin down below. We'll check out how that changes the interior cabin in a minute. But up here, you have this beautiful sun pad with the cushion, the opening hatch for ventilation down below with the closing cushion, and this incredible walkway. I still have plenty of space up here to get to my windlass, bow boarding, anchor locker in here with access to the rope and chain, my windlass controls. It's a really nice space up here. I'm standing up on the forward sun pad to get a look at the housetop. LED light bar, a movable LED spotlight, work lights, 2 overhead hatches for ventilation into the pilot house. Nice spot up here. You could also do some solar panels up here. So a few different uses for this. While we're here, take a look at this. This is the cap. This is the eyebrow of the housetop, and it is in the matching color to the hull. We love this color here. It's a light gray. So hull is matching the cap rail, so you're catching this, and it gives a really nice detail and sets the length and the height of the Targa very nicely. Coming inside, this is a nice improvement for 2026. They extended the width of this opening door about 4 inches, and it makes a huge difference. It's way easier, human-sized door. I come right in, port and starboard sliding doors with the extended width. So some really nice improvements for 2026 while also feeling quite familiar for the Targa. At the helm, I have this adjustable base. I also have an adjustable steering wheel angle. And then I've got some of the features of the Targa which we love and keep the boat very practical. Real switches. So sitting at the helm here, I've got all of my switches for lighting and ventilation. I'm not going into a computer to turn something on. There's something very practical about that. All my other electronics are here. I've got VHF. I have the Humphrey Interceptor trim tabs, autopilot, side power, bow thruster, the IPS joystick from Volvo here, plus the traditional sticks for throttle and shift. And I've got a remote pad here for managing the 2 plotters. Take a look at the plotters. These are massive Raymarine plotters, and look at the beautiful plotter box. This is also a new update for 2026. Just a beautiful piece of work, craftsmanship, eye-catching. It's on a perfect angle for running, and it's just an awesome piece. Overhead, I've got the handle for the remote, meaning hand-controlled spotlight. That's the LED spotlight up on the hardtop. And I've also got 2 Volvo screens here giving me all my information for my 2 Volvos. The helm seat is a really nice suspension seat. It makes a long day on the water way more comfortable. Something I was a little skeptical of at first, but it really is once you get used to it, and it's a wonderful benefit to have when you're out on the water for a long day. All adjustable, fore, aft. It has a headrest, armrest. It's a very comfortable place to drive from. Moving to the port side, double companion seating. So at least 2 people over here, maybe more with a small person or a child. Forward facing companion, so you're with the driver. Everybody's facing in the right direction. You got the wide opening side door to port as well, and the beautiful view with 360-degree visibility. Up forward here at the helm, we have some nice storage, just cup holders, sunglasses, stuff while you're up in the driving area of the boat. Forward windscreen, these are non-opening windows at the front, 3 windshield wipers, and then on all of these front windows we have sun shades. So whether you're out running just at weird angles and you've just got a ton of sun, or once you get to where you're going, you can close that down and really prevent solar heating on the inside of the boat. At the back half of the pilot house, we have traditional shades and curtains. Still, we're getting sun protection and preventing solar heating at all of those windows, but it's a little bit different at the forward windows because you can see through them and you could leave them up when you're running if you wanted to. Let's keep moving aft through the pilot house. As we come back, I am hugely impressed by the space. This is a 46-foot boat. It's a large boat, and you feel all of that in this pilot house. So galley to starboard, we've got a convection oven, a drawer dishwasher down below, a Miele induction cooktop here, 2 burners, as well as a big fridge and double stainless steel underhung sink. This is a solid surface countertop. There are a few different configurations you can do up here with different bump outs and slightly different shapes, but the starboard galley in this configuration feels really natural in this pilot house. To port, we get this absolutely gorgeous settee. This is probably the centerpiece of the Targa 46 from a lounging, eating, socializing setting. This is kind of where it all happens. U-shaped seating, beautiful teak table. This is also a high-low table, so this can go down to the low position and could become an extra bed. Aft part of the galley, lots of drawers. So we've got 10 drawers, storage, all the things you're gonna need in the galley, plus the Targa cutlery drawer right here, absolutely beautiful. 10 total, one of them is a garbage can. Coming all the way back, you're at the back of the pilot house. A really nice storage area up here. This can be a catch-all for a lot of stuff. You've got compartmentalized storage back here, and you're gonna find that a lot of things end up back here, and it works really well, including a bookshelf, 2 shelves outboard, opening port light there. And as you come back further, we get to a double opening door here for storage with shelves, shelving here, and a nice hanging locker, which is just inside the aft opening door there. You also kind of get to control center here. All your battery switches are here. So these are remote battery switches, which are relayed to the actual batteries. You have your diesel heater control here, the 12-volt water maker control, and then here's your master volt battery control. So this is sort of the hub of all the electrics on the boat, including charging, inverting, battery condition, all gonna be right here on the master volt. And right here we have the Panda generator control, command central right here. And then all the way at the back of the pilot house is the sliding door. So a very Targa feature is the aft sliding door. You get another way in and out of the boat, including the 2 side doors up forward, and you just have this wonderful way to get in. You've got airflow. It creates a lot of nice ways for people to move around the boat at the back. Let's check out the sleeping accommodations. Aft stateroom. Down 3 steps into the aft stateroom. So aft stateroom here, this is a very large stateroom, 6'6" headroom here. And then as I enter into here, this is the H bed configuration. So this can be done as the 2 singles as you see them here, or can be done as a traditional double. If you choose the 3rd stateroom option for the Targa 46, this double would turn sideways because you need some of that space forward for the 3rd stateroom, which you enter from forward. So this is the H-bed configuration. This is a full-size stateroom with a full-size bed, shelving, storage, hanging locker with shelves, plenty of room in here for 2 adults. And of course, a privacy door back here, a fully private aft stateroom. Stepping just out of the privacy door, there is another single bed to starboard. It is a true single, it's a big single, but it's a kid's bed, or it's gonna be a storage garage for a lot of gear. Stepping out of the aft stateroom to port is the head. So this is the aft head, which acts as the day head, and of course the head for the aft stateroom. This is a very spacious head with a full stall shower with glass doors, vanity, countertop, sink, freshwater flush toilet. This boat has a really nice heated towel rack, which is a really nice option. This is a full-size, beautiful aft head. Up forward, let's check out the forward stateroom. Port side, companionway access down 3 steps. into the beautiful owner's stateroom. There's a feeling of space down here, which is just very comfortable. At least 6'6" headroom, island queen with access on both sides, storage, shelving, lockers, port and starboard, reading lights, outlets, really, really nice, comfortable space. 2 opening port lights on the side. Here's the overhead hatch that we saw up on the forward sun pad. Hanging locker to port, more drawers, bookshelves. It's absolutely gorgeous in here. This is a really nice owner's stateroom. And then the forward head to starboard is a very spacious head. It's a wet head in this case. So shower drains to the floor, so there's no stall shower. There is an option on the Targa 46 to extend this toilet compartment, this head, so you do get a stall shower. It changes some storage options, so it's a compromise. Take a look at this. So here is a single, which is a very legitimate single. It's tucked in here in the forward cabin, so it certainly could be for a child or a grandkid or something. It's also very possibly a great garage. You're gonna get a lot of storage in here if you don't have anybody sleeping here. Take note that if you do the larger head compartment in this forward cabin, the shower, the enclosed shower, takes up some of this space, so you don't have access to this space from the forward cabin. You'd actually have access to this storage space through the sole up in the pilot house. Just a slight difference. You don't lose the space, but it changes things a little bit down here. Onto the aft deck and into the mechanical space. So 2 lifting hatches with the gas assist rams. So with those 2 hatches open, check out the space and the access I have into this engine room. Absolutely amazing. These are the Volvo D6 IPS 650s. So these are the D6 480 engines, but with the IPS drives, your increased efficiency gets you up to an effective horsepower of 650 each. The IPS drives are the spectacular Volvo technology, which gives you increased efficiency, increased speed, increased handling, especially combined with the joysticks that we saw. Really high-tech, high-spec features from Volvo. The rest of the engine room is right here. So you're getting your Panda generator over to port. You're getting all your batteries, all your electrical components are on the forward bulkhead. So everything you need from a mechanical perspective is right here in this engine room. Spectra 12-volt water maker, hot water heater, diesel house heater. This is the heart of the boat for engine room, mechanical, and electrical. Under the engine room hatches, you've got these storage bags, which are kind of a Targa specialty. This is the cockpit table with table leg storage on the port side, and then 2 deck chairs in bags here for aft cockpit lounging, Flybridge lounging, or swim platform lounging, which is a really sweet thing to do. Get back out on the water, back aft. All the way back, leaving the aft cockpit down 2 steps, and you're on the swim platform. This is the extended swim platform on the 46. This boat has this spectacular Opak Mari passerelle. That's a hydraulically actuated passerelle, extendable and angle adjustment for getting off the dock in a med mooring situation. Pretty nice piece of kit. But the swim platform is such a great space on the Targa. It extends the outdoor living, it extends the cockpit, and is another spot getting you close to the water. That's the Targa 46. Thanks for coming along for what I hope was a detailed walkthrough. I'm Andrew Porter from East Coast Yacht Sales, and if you have any questions about this Targa or any boat in the Targa line, please give me a phone call or send me an email. I look forward to talking to you.